Oh yeah, nah. This is the Wrexham Roundup with Simon and Cryptic. She'll be right, mate. G'day and welcome to another week of the Wrexham Roundup. Yes, we had a little week off because we had a few technical difficulties we had to deal with, but rest assured we are back week in, week out, covering your favourite football team, Wrexham Red Dragons. We love these guys. I'm your host, Rousey. That is Simon over there. Over there, got to go the opposite side. That's Simon.
G'day, Resi. How are you, mate?
Good,
How was that
mate.
hanging?
Good. How have you been? I've fucking missed you, man.
Yeah, been a long 2 weeks. I'm happy now that that's the last 1 a.m. kickoff for me. They moved to 2 a.m. for the Saturday or the Sunday morning, and 7 a.m. I'm getting a few 7 a.m. midweek kickoffs coming up.
So you get to watch it
quite
over
reasonable.
coffee and eggs, mate. Coffee and eggs. You got to get your bacon and eggs thingy, and just fucking get your coffee and just watch the game. That'll be a perfect start today. I wish I could have that. Oh dear, what have I got this week? We've got Cardiff coming up this week, which is going to be massive.
So and that's 4 o'clock for you,
yeah, that's
You'll
on
have 4 a.m.s. Yep, 3 in a row. Because the Friday night coming up at 8 p.m. their time, and then we play Portsmouth Wednesday night, 8 p.m. their time. So they're all 4 a.m. for you, 7 a.m. for me. So you got 3 of them coming up in a row, mate. They are moving these matches around. Friday night, Wednesday night, Saturday arvo.
Welcome to the championship. That's what I say.
Yeah.
Because we've got 4 o'clock starts for me for the next couple of days. But look, I can handle 4 o'clock a bit better than I can handle 2:45. So not complaining.
Yeah.
You know, that's just like getting up super early.
Yeah. That's the problem I'm going to have with the 2 a.m. is once it finishes at 4, you can't really go back to bed when you're still hyped and whatnot. Whereas last night finished at 3. I went back to bed, got a couple of hours sleep, but took a while to fall asleep because coffees and you're hyped up because what a match. But we will get onto that.
So what you're trying to say is no more waking up the nursing home, hey, Simon?
Oh, yeah.
I had to throw on there.
I tell you what, I almost wake the house this week as well. So.
Oh dear. Well, straight into it. We had a really shit game, a real shit start to this run with Stoke City. What was your take on that game?
I'm going to interrupt you now. So I don't think we had it wasn't a great game, but I think we had 2 shit moments in a game that we coulda, woulda, shoulda. And, Longman couldn't hit the side of a barn with a goddamn fucking thing that you could throw into the side of a barn and hit it with. That miss, it was just... And then Cody and Doyle and that clearance that led to the corner that then led to more getting that, own goal assist, flick the cross into the back of the net. And apart from those 3, really and it was Doyle more than that corner gave away was just shit. But those 2 acts just cost us 1 point at least. But because we could have had a 0-0 or we could have been up if Longman had to put that in the back of the net. I reckon we were away. We could have had 2 before half time and the game would have been over. But those not being able to take advantage of those opportunities has cost us numerous times this season. I saw a stat today that it's 11 points. That if we had to put, and again, they hit the crossbar, they missed close ones. But if we had to put those goals in that we've missed throughout the season, 11 points. Those simple ones that, again, Longman should have put away. O'Brien, over 2 or 3 weeks, should have put away. Moore, moving on to the next match, should have put away. Even Smith, during the week, he came on, had those 3 chances and could have put 2 of them into the back of the net. A couple of great saves, but with that, we are inches away.
I think you're probably pretty right on that. I mean, because when you look at our performances, even from right back from the start of the season, we've always been in it. Now, I felt Stoke was probably a little more one-sided. Like it wasn't really a
But
good game for us. But
it
at the
wasn't a good
same
game for them
time,
either. They weren't good either. They were shit too. They only won 1-0 because of a deflected goal. It wasn't like we got played off the park. Again, they had the ball, but they didn't have any shots. You know, like we put the ball in the back of the net for their goal. You know, so yeah, I don't know. They didn't play well. We didn't play great, but we didn't deserve to lose that match. I didn't think.
Yeah.
And we
But
could well
moving
have
on
won
from losses, I mean, look,
Yeah.
Stoke City sucked. The referee sucked, and we'll get into that.
Oh.
But Oxford. So we had the midweek game against Oxford, which we obviously was a 1-0 win, a bit of a contentious red card. I still maintain that was a solid red.
I don't know. I'm on the harsh yellow, and given he hadn't had one, I reckon it was possibly a yellow. But that's the third ref in a row that we've had that's just been crap.
Okay, so this one, this one against Oxford was shocking. There were so many calls that could have gone our way that didn't. That he was calling the other way. I think I had a look at some of the stats on this one, and it is quite. Seemed a little bit even with regards to fouls called, but we ended up with 3 yellow cards from that game.
Yeah.
Whereas they only got 1.
Well, wait until spoiler alert. Wait until we talk about Middlesbrough.
Yeah, well, spoiler alert for Middlesbrough because that's that one. Far out. But that said, I mean that was a solid game. It was good.
Yeah.
Our first win at the Stoke Kairos this season.
Yeah.
Looks like all the construction is looking good and the cop is coming along.
Are we going to be talking about the erection, are we?
Yeah.
Of the stand.
We're talking about a good solid erection
today. Yeah. Because once they start getting it up, we're going to have to be talking about it, aren't we? You know.
Yep. It'll be growing very slowly but surely. It'll be growing. But, geez, imagine if someone's just listening to us right now and they just tuned in like right at this bit. It's like, what the hell are they talking about? But no, look, I thought Oxford was actually quite promising. I think it could have been more than 1-0, easily more than 1-0. We definitely had the Lions' share of possession in that game, so it was 59 to 41% possession, and I just think, to me, this was the game. This was what needed to happen for us to sort of click. Like it seemed like something had changed since Stoke. Like Stoke was like the wake up call, and then this was like you could say, the moment of realization, the moment it changes. And I think the team is really looking solid. They seem to know now, like some of those short, sharp passes we were playing through the mid. I mean, and Kakache going nuts as well. I mean, splitting defenders. Like at one stage, he split 3 defenders and cut in towards the goal. I mean, that was just immense. I mean, Kakache is looking so good, and I would have actually made a case for him to be the man of the match. We ended up obviously coming out early. A lot of these players, we appear to be managing minutes. Yeah. And I know Parky's probably getting a lot of flack. It's like, why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? Well, obviously, some of these players that he's doing it with were clearly injured and they're coming back, and they didn't get obviously a preseason with the team, so they've got to build into it.
But then out of the Oxford match, we lost Doyle for. Has he gone for 3? I haven't seen anywhere the number. He has gone for 3. We didn't appeal it and try to get it down to 1.
Well, I don't know if we've had time to really appeal it, because when you think we had this Oxford game just gone on the Thursday our time, and then straight away on the Saturday we're up against obviously Middlesbrough. So I don't think we've had much time to appeal it. Whether we will or not, I don't know. I mean, it's not weeks off because the games some are so close. It's just 3 games.
No.
And it's not panic stations either, because we're we have the backup in that situation. Spoiler
It's
alert coming up.
starting
Hang on, hold your horse. I know where you want to go
yeah.
with this. Wait till Middlesbrough. Wait till we talk about
Spoiler alert.
Middlesbrough.
Starting to get there.
So obviously, it was a resounding performance, and I think probably a turning point for the team, and that's what it felt like from the outside watching in.
Well, good to see them play some attacking football and get reward for effort. Not, as you say, it could have been 2 or 3, really, and game put to bed. But a 1-0 win, take it any day of the week, especially on a Wednesday night.
Absolutely. Now we'll get into our main talk because we're fresh out of watching it and we don't have to rely on our ailing old age memories. Middlesbrough, the borough. Okay, right now. What could have been? If I could just say this, what could have been? What could have been? Because we really took it to, like, we were dangerous in attack. Now, this is the most
good in defence.
And brilliant in defence. Brilliant in defence.
Don't discount the defence. That was all that came from the defence. That everything started in the back and moved forward from there. And they just Hyam with my man of the match. He was just exceptional. I get spoiler alert. We lost Brunt, and for Scar to come in and then Hyam to shift out to the left, Scar into the middle, and still they got 1 goal. And they barely had any shots.
They just had no clue. At one stage, it was like they had no idea of how to go through our mids because there was just no room, and that is a really promising sign for how we're going to set it up for against other teams. And this is a team that's obviously second on the ladder. They're touted as one of the most defensive teams. Yet we got what do we get? We got shots on goal, shots on target, 4 shots on target to 2. 13. They had 13 shots. We had 6.
But we had 4 on target. They had 2.
Yeah.
Out of their 13. So
what we need to look at is successful crosses as well, because a lot of these things they don't take into account things like your successful crosses, because for us our avenue to goal a lot is those successful crosses. But just like looking at you guys down the wing, so Libby Kakache didn't start, but he came on, and when he came on, it was like they just completely lost any idea.
I thought Longman had a good first half, but not so second. And I called for Kakache to come on probably 10-15 before he did, saying, Longman had done well, but he was just starting to tire at the end of that first half, you could see. So, Kakache came on, and you can see why he's
again he was splitting defenders, and he's quick. He's got very burst burst of pace. Now obviously he's being managed. And I have a because like when the first team sheet came out, so we'll start from the team sheet that actually came out. I looked at that and I went, "What the fuck is Parky doing? What is he doing? He's not starting Broadhead, right? He's starting obviously Windows over Broadhead.
That was a surprise.
Yeah, and he wasn't starting Kakache, and he had Longman on the other side.
That wasn't so much of a surprise given the closeness of the matches and Kakache coming back from injury, and you don't want to break him again.
Well, I wonder if we're
seeing until next year,
Yeah, I wonder if we're saving them for the next game, which we'll talk about shortly. But
for the Tuesday?
No. I mean, the week coming up. Well, I'll explain my thinking after the break. But
okay, there's thinking. You didn't tell me there was meant to be thinking. Now it tells me.
But the team sheet was obviously one of those that everyone kind of looked at and was like, "What the heck?" But to be fair, I mean, look, Thomason, holy crap!
He's come from nowhere. Yeah, 2 weeks or 2 games in a row.
Where did that come from? That block he made to stop that solo run, the goal coming in from the left.
Yeah.
And he had the knowledge and the tactical know-how to know that that ball was going out. All he had to do was block the defender, and he did it so well. And he was the only one that jumped on it straight away and saw it. I was like, wow, this guy's good. Like Thomason, for a League One player that's come up from League One from Bolton,
never played in the Championship.
Starting to see what Parky sees in him, because he looked really good, really good. I'm quite impressed with that. Very impressed. And I hope he keeps it up. There's a lot of competition in this side.
Spoiler alert, not so much at the moment,
but how George Dobson looked, just doing George Dobson things. He's always been a great player for us. And obviously we had news during the week that Rathbone picked up another injury, as well as Ben Sheath. So that's not ideal. That kind of sucks, because Ben Sheath was one of our best players. But Matty James was a perfect replacement.
And I wouldn't have expected him to be playing in those consecutive matches, but given Sheath had got the injury, but James is he was my man of the match midweek, so he's done so well on a lot of minutes on those aging legs. So he obviously gets, you would assume, a rest against lower league Cardiff, and tries to get ready for Friday night.
Yeah, you would think so. You would definitely think so. So I know with what we've got coming up, it's going to be a very tough week. But yeah, overall, I mean, look, okay, so we're going to touch base on this ref. So this was, his name is Steve Watson, or whatever his name was.
We've had 3 shit refs, and they're getting progressively worse. This one
was okay. So this one,
5 yellows. 5.
Okay, 5 yellows to 0. No yellows given against for Middlesbrough. No yellows, and 18 fouls given to Middlesbrough, and only 8 given to Wrexham. Now, some of these things are just blatant. Now, one of the yellow cards that he gave Lewis O'Brien was apparently for so this is an one of these instances that we can point out, is because Lewis O'Brien got given a yellow for encroachment, or basically not clearing the 10-yard limit on a free kick. But he didn't have time to. He literally just stood up, and then the ref blew the whistle and handed him a card. And Lewis O'Brien's like, the fuck? What's it for?
Whereas they kicked the ball away from a free kick earlier in the first half, they had nothing, and there's opportunities that the ref had to discipline them, and it just didn't happen. So no, we play against 12, which is one of the reasons I'm so proud of the result. I would have taken 1-1 at the drop of a hat, before the match, but we could have and should have won that against Borough.
We had 13 men against us. So we obviously had the big Middlesbrough crowd, the Middlesbrough team, and the refs all against us. And
I think we outsang them though. You could hear the Wrexham
exclusive announcement, Simon. Exclusive, mate. I'm reviving Numpty of the Week for this one.
I was wondering, can we get away with Tosser of the Week? Will that get through the algorithms? Numpty will be just as good.
Numpty of the Week has to go to this ref. I mean, of all the 3 games where we've had bad refereeing, this one takes the cake. Some of those calls were so blatant, and Middlesbrough, fair play to them. They played into it. They knew what this ref was doing, and they were flopping left, right, and center. So Middlesbrough, I'm sorry if you're watching us and you're a Middlesbrough fan, your team are a bunch of flops.
Floppers, mate.
Oh man, and I loved it. I thought there was a great stadium, great atmosphere. Just all round a really good, entertaining game to watch.
Yeah.
But let's be honest, they got away with a point there.
They
could have
did.
easily lost that game. Easily.
Yeah.
So, yeah. What's your takeaway from that?
Yeah, we should have had the 2. If Moore had to put that header in, and okay, you're going to miss some, but that's 2 in, Longman last week, and now Moore. They're open goals. You big boys, you've got to be hitting them, and that would have made it 2-0. Fair enough. They get one late, 2-1, still our win. And that just could have been a statement. But they still played well, and we defended well. We tweaked the shape a bit. Didn't park the bus, but they just defended well as a group, moved up, and set the offside trap when needed. And just, I think, apart from poor Brunt.
And flopped.
Doing a quad or a thigh.
Okay. So Brunt, obviously, yeah. So is this a chance now for Cody then? What are we going to come up with then?
Well, he's going to make the bench at least, isn't he? He's got to be on the bench. There's no one else left. I'm wondering
Are we going to go Cody and Hyam in as well?
Well, they could well for Tuesday's match or Wednesday's match against lower league Cardiff. They may well have to go Hyam, Cody, maybe I'm not Aaron James. I'm wondering if we see Harry Ashfield coming back, because there's no Elliot Lee's done the knee from my understanding, so he won't be playing. So James McLean, we'll see him. I'm assuming Barney.
We'll probably have a lot more of the fringe type players that haven't had a lot of minutes. I get that, but purely focusing on that back line. I mean, this is what we want to be looking, because now we've lost Doyle and we've lost Brunt. Now Doyle's not too far off. Brunt, we don't know the extent of his injuries or how long he's going to be out, but we've got to assume that at least for the next 2 games, not including Cardiff, because Cardiff is a cup game. So we've got 2 more games, obviously Coventry and then the next one after Coventry.
Portsmouth midweek.
Yeah. So those 2 games are going to be without Doyle. So what do we do?
And
what
Brunt.
does Sparky do? Does he go with that sort of Scar in the middle and Hyam on the left? Or
I would have thought he keeps what he ended the match with at Middlesbrough, which is Scar in the middle and Hyam on the left, and it's going to be Cody on the bench. Last man standing has to come on the bench.
So what's going on with Cody then? Like this guy was meant to be really slow.
A bit slow. Hasn't quite gelled with the Parky plan. But I think his legs are getting old, But
I don't know, man. Like he's what I've seen of Cody when he started the season. He had like 2 really good games, and everyone was like, "Wow, Cody's awesome." And then he started making some mistakes. And then he got pulled out of the team, and now he can't even, like, the most he can do is make the bench. But even when given the option, when Parky is given the option to bring him back into the game and showing what he can do, he doesn't go with it. He goes with what he went with last season, Scar in the middle, and we moved Hyam over because Hyam obviously can play on the left. So
no choice now. He's going to have him on the bench, and if there's an injury, then he comes in. So he may get his confidence back that way. And you've got to assume he plays against lower league Cardiff on Tuesday.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, you would hope so.
Cody would have to, because they now there's limited numbers, so they have to protect. I would have thought they'd protect Hyam would be the one they're going to protect, and Max may need to have to play as well. And maybe Scar gets the night off.
But I mean, the thing that obviously confused me was Broadhead not starting. But then I think we sort of understand that his minutes are managed.
But then when that
and I would rather have Broadhead start for Coventry rather than risking injury against Middlesbrough, because both of these games are going to be very tough. Now, but
not just I don't think you can even complain though, because Windass was the one who scored after 15 minutes or whatever it was today. So Parky was vindicated. Nothing about
it
keeping
was
Broadhead
clearly
safe.
vindicated. This is part of the thing. He's clearly vindicated because that was a hell of a performance. Now I'm still seeing that as 1 point gained, not 2 points lost. So we gained 1 point, but we took it to the team that was second on the ladder, and we could have easily walked away with 3 whole points there. And I was at one stage, I thought, fuck, we really are going to do it. And that would have been really good. But alas, it wasn't to be, thanks to the referee gods, you cunts. Oh, no. Yes, the referee gods obviously got us. But yeah, I don't know. That goal that we gave up was a little bit soft. I felt like probably AO could have probably done a little bit more to save that. I think he was probably caught napping a little bit late with his reaction because it went by really close to him.
Yeah.
Like really close. And it was almost like he was just a little bit too slow to react on that one. Yes, he shouldn't have never got in that position in the first place.
Yeah.
But that's when you rely on AO, and it was hit pretty much directly at him, just up to his right-hand side, I think, from memory. And
he did make a nice save or two, but just not that one.
Yeah, just not the one that mattered.
Just not the one we didn't really do in.
Oh dear. But hey, what a great game that was. And I'm really
we belong. You know, there is no doubt now in their mind, surely, that we belong here. They've got the team to do it. It really is just going to be those fine margins and taking your chances when you get them. And we could be, you know, if results had fallen, we'd be in the playoffs at the moment, you know. Whereas what are we, 16th or something? But well ahead of, you know, moving ahead of relegation zone, looking mid-table, looking like a team who can knock off second, who can look to Coventry at home and think, who knows?
I'm telling you now, I'm still holding on to hope for playoffs for Wrexham.
For a run, get a couple of wins.
It feels like it literally feels like we're only maybe a few little tweaks away from going on a very decent run. And that's all we need, is a decent run. And we'll be up there. We'll you know, this is what happens in the championship. It sucks all hope out of you. And you end up hoping, and sometimes it doesn't happen. But in our case, it's very much looking like this. We're a side that you really can't take for granted.
No.
Yeah. So anyway, that's the Middlesbrough game. Your man of the match?
Hyam. Tom Hyam. Okay. Yep. Yeah. Right. Again, defense won us got us the point, in my view.
Yeah. I'm sort of torn between Windass and Thomason. Yeah, I think probably I'm
Thomason over Windass.
I think we're going to go Windass for this one.
Okay, you like a flashy goal scorer. Yeah, he scores the goal. You like the flashy ones. We know. I like him hard work, and you like him flashy. Okay.
Two different personalities. All right, after the break, we're going to go to a very quick break, and then we're going to discuss, obviously, what we've got coming up. We've got Cardiff, and we've got Coventry. So let's go to a break, and I'll see you after this. Woohoo! Oh, yeah, nah. This is the Wrexham Roundup with Simon and Cryptic. She'll be right, mate. Welcome back. Hope you enjoyed those little ad breaks if you're watching on Spotify and whatnot, because we do have ads on there. But if not, we just hope you enjoyed some really annoying version of me going, recommend everything. Oh, dear. But we got Cardiff coming up. The
Lower
North
League.
Wales derby.
Lower League Cardiff. We are contractually bound to call them Lower League Cardiff.
Lower League Cardiff, right. Okay, so Lower League Cardiff. In League One. They're doing all right in League One. They're sort of hitting a little bit of patchy form. Now, what did they let's have a quick look at their most recent results. You know what? I can actually share my screen.
Can you throw it up on the screen? Can you?
Yeah, I can throw it up on the screen.
Close all those other tabs. Get rid of all those inappropriate.
Yeah. Okay, so
They had been on top. I hadn't seen.
They lost to Bolton last night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So they lost to Bolton. And let's see, we'll go add this to the stage. There we go. Let's have a look. We've got our little finger up. Okay, so their last game is here. Bolton versus Cardiff was 1-0 yesterday. And then before that, they beat Reading 2-1. But Reading's obviously down the bottom of League One. They lost to Newport County.
Yeah, but in the lower league cup trophy.
Yeah, in the lower league cup. They won 4-3 against Leighton Orient, and the death on that one. And they lost to Burton Albion as well. So in the current league standings, they're currently first though. They are at the top. They're on 26. Look at this. 26, 26, 26,
wow.
25, 25, 24. Top 6, only separated by 2 points. That is ridiculous.
Isn't it?
Oh, wow. Okay. That's an interesting one.
Which, in a way, is going to be good for us because you've got to imagine they're going to want to be prioritising promotion over a cup run. One would assume. So. And given how tight that is, back to our National League days of the 111 points, you can't afford to drop one. They can't really afford to be losing many. So they're going to – I would have thought that's good for us, for them to be that tight, because we can afford to put in what's left of our second string team because there's not many fit and available.
I think we'll play mostly a full strength team against this one.
Oh, no. I think we'll bring in anyone who – I think we'll see people like Harry Ashfield. We'll see Burton in goal. We'll see not Doyle, Cody. We'll see Cody. We'll see Smith and Hardy. We'll see McLean. We'll see who's the other one? Ryan Barnett. We'll see Barney as well. I would have thought he'd get a run too. So I think there'll be a few first teams on the bench, first team players on the bench, but this is going to be a keep the main ones away from getting injured and getting ready for Coventry.
Yeah, I think so. I think you will. I think it'll be a bit of a mix. Obviously, we'll probably get a chance to see Hardy. I think Smith is actually better than Hardy right now.
Yeah.
I mean, Smith is. What was it? The other game he played, he came on at the 88th minute, and he had the most shots on target of anybody in the championship. Like, what the heck? Like, this is no. Like, okay, so Smith is looking good. So I'd like to see him, Smith, Hardy up front. Maybe with the option of Broadhead as well. It just depends. I mean, it's a hard call, and every single time we think we know what Parky's going to do, he goes and does something different. So
bastard, Parky out. Rousey calls Parky out. Okay, I hear you.
Do not put me in that basket, dude. Oh no, never in that. I can't stand the Parky out brigade. But anyway, what do we see happening from this? I mean, it's going to be a very tough game, but it's going to be at the Stoke Kairos. We're going to have a prediction.
2-0 Wrexham. Yeah, we got them covered. And them having to get points in the lower league to try to get promotion, I think that's going to override a cup run for them. Whereas we've got, consolidation, and a good cup run would be a great season. So I see us moving forward into the quarters.
I'm actually going to go 3-0.
Spanking.
I think it's going to be a commanding performance from the team, and Cardiff ain't going to know what's coming at them. And I don't think they've got the firepower to stay with us. So we'll see. I mean, look, magic of the cup. These things happen. Some teams that you expect to win don't win. I'd hate to see us get knocked out here, especially when we're so close to having a big away day at a Premier League club. It's something that Parky's always wanted, and obviously it progresses us further in the cup run. Yeah, I think I just don't. Before this, I was watching a few of these Cardiff games, just watching the highlights and stuff, and they're not overly convincing. So
hang on, you're thinking and doing homework.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Expectations.
Professional podcast,
now
man.
You tell me. Oh, yeah.
Everyone out there likes to denigrate themselves and be like, "Oh, we're just some random podcast." Nah, we're not.
I just sat down randomly, and some dude
people come to us for the good shit, right?
For the good shit. Right. Good shit. Okay.
I think we're going to be looking at a very interesting game, and I can't wait to see who we get in the next round. But I'm calling 3-0 for this one.
Yeah, I'll be happy with that.
Which brings us on after Cardiff. It brings us on to a game which I'm extremely worried about.
Yeah,
Coventry. Oh boy, here we go. This team.
No one else is giving them any trouble.
I'm glad they're my number 2 team, but at the same time, I'm actually feeling genuine concern now because these guys are on another level right now. They score when they want to. It's ridiculous. They scored 2 goals in 14 minutes against Watford.
Yeah, they're scoring. They're averaging 3 goals a game that they're scoring, but we're only giving up a goal a game since our disastrous start to the season. So, and it's at our home, and okay, they are top, but we just faced second, and we should have beat second away from home.
Yeah,
so
I can see that.
Confidence will be up. Confidence is going to be up.
I can see that, but when you've got a Frank Lampard coach, you've got Haji Wright,
Parky out, Lampard
Benjamin. You got Benjamin Thomas Asante. You got Ben Thomas at the back. You got Carl Rushworth in the goal. You've got Sakamoto on the wings. This is scary stuff now because what Frank Lampard has done to this team, and it's a team that I can honestly talk about quite well because I follow them as well. They're my number 2 team. What Frank Lampard has done to this team is absolutely nuts. And I've never seen a championship team in all my years of following the championship. I've never seen a team so just dominant. You just won't have an answer for them. Now, it's going to be interesting to see how we do when we come up against them, but I am going to go out and say I don't think we're going to win this one.
No, I'm not. I think I would take a brave, gallant loss. I'll take a 3-1 loss. I gotta say.
Yeah, I don't want us to get tonked. I don't want us to get as long as we don't get tonked and we actually show that we can put up a fight.
What did they? How many did they get past Queen's Park? 6, 7?
7 to 1. Yeah.
So long as that doesn't happen. Yeah. And are they? I mean, they're coming to our house. Are they going to be sitting back thinking, the job's half done? A little old Wrexham, and they only need to be 5-10% off, and we're a chance of an upset. And again, we, Stoke, the best defense in the league, and we had shots we could have, would have, should have. We should have beat them. Middlesbrough we should have beat, and so I don't think we'll be fearing Coventry, but they'll be aware.
I've just pulled up this. I mean, obviously they had a close game against Portsmouth. Okay. They won 3-1 against Watford. They won 2-0 against Blackburn. They won 5-0 against Sheffield Wednesday. They won 4-0 against Millwall at Millwall. They beat Birmingham by 3-0. Obviously, they tied with Leicester, tied with Norwich, and tied with Oxford. So there were 3 draws in there. But then here's your 7-1, and then 5-3 against Derby County before that. And you're talking about a team that literally just scores for fun. And
But they
this is what
do have matches where they score just 1, 2, or 3. So they're not, it's not like they are scoring 3 every match. They're averaging 3, but that 7 and 6 has bumped that right up there. So we can keep them to 1 or 2 goals. We're a chance, And I think
so.
we've got a good enough defence to be able to do it, and
I
a well-drilled enough defence.
I think so, but here's one concerning stat which I'm not sure a lot of people are paying attention to. Okay, so normally when you're facing a team, okay, you are coming up against normally one very, very good striker, right?
Yeah.
So you normally have to worry about one striker, one really good winger, and all that sort of stuff. I just want to show you. Look who's in the top 2 of goals scored.
Okay.
For this
well,
championship.
3 of the top 4 I'm seeing actually as well. Victor Torpedo.
3 of the top 4 goal scorers in the EFL Championship are from Coventry. Brandon Thomas Asante, Haji Wright, and Victor Torp. Like,
that's a few. Yeah.
We're going to have to contain that.
What are their assists? What are those assist numbers?
Assists? Let's have a look at the assists. Ewick also on top. Milan Van Ewick for Coventry with 5 assists for the season. And there's Brendan Thomas Asante with 3, equal with Issa Kabore and Max Cleworth.
And our own Max. Yeah.
Yep. So
yeah, they're good. So they're good, but
problem.
they're not undrawable. We may not beat them, but we can draw with them. We can join that club, and somebody will beat them this season. Why not us?
But hey, this goes to show. Remember when we were doing our prediction, and I said, "Watch out for Coventry; they're going to be a dark horse." And look at now what's happened. I'm telling you now, the Wrexham roundup. We know the way.
Picked it. Yeah. You picked it. That's for sure. My call on Sheffield United, though, we just let that slide. But given our results and our performances recently, I'm hoping Parky will not let them off the leash, and they won't be playing all that attacking football, but will give them the confidence to know that they belong in a contest with Coventry, and they've got the skills and the knowledge to be able to get a result.
I hope to God I'm proven wrong, because I've watched every single game they've played this season, and I hope to God I'm proven wrong. We need to take a Portsmouth approach to them, because they really did push them to the limit at some stages, and I think with our attacking threats. But you're looking at your defensive stats at the back and who we've got to come up against at the back as well. It's not going to be easy,
especially with Brunt and
Coventry are. This is where we might stand a chance. Coventry can be susceptible to having breakaways taken against them.
Yeah.
So I think this is something that we're going to have to exploit to even have a hope of getting it. Because Ben Thomas at the back is very quick and he can easily cover. I think he's probably got just as much pace as what a lot of our forwards do. And he's got a big engine. And their keeper's really good too. So I do think if we're going to have a chance, it's going to be on breaks. And I think if we do see any score, it's going to be from that breakaway. They're really good at defending set pieces. They're really solid in that area. They're really solid in their box as well. If we're going to have any chance, it's going to be a breakaway. It's going to be tough. Yeah. And look,
but it is a free hit.
I hope for a really good game, but I've got to call a 3-1 loss here.
Yeah, I'm going the same.
3-1 loss.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a 3-1 loss. We just can't stop them. And it feels horrible for me to even call that. I would love to see it as a draw. A draw would be a very good, very good result. Yeah. But I just don't. right now I can't see it, but we'll see.
Well, I think
please don't attack me in the comments. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Attack me in the comments. Tag me on Twitter. Do whatever you want. I don't give a shit. You'll realize. Hopefully, I'm right, but we'll see.
There's a reason his name's written in blue down there, just quietly saying, isn't it? That's no, is that Coventry's colour? No, it's Chelsea. I'm thinking another C team.
My name's written in blue too.
Yeah, but I'm a Wrexham man. I'm not a bloody Coventry man.
Yes, I was born in Coventry. Put it this way, right? Okay, I'll make you a deal right here, right now. If we fail to score a single goal in this game and Coventry score more than 3, I will wear my Coventry jersey in the next podcast.
Okay.
But yeah, honestly, I think we're in for a very, very tough week ahead, and I hope it goes well, and I hope that we do get a point out of it, or at least surprise and get a win. Fortress Kairos comes back. That'll be even better, because that will
be great.
That will make the entire league wake up then, because we will be the people responsible for giving Coventry their first loss of the season.
Oh, that'd go down. Someone's going to do it. Why not us? Why not?
I hope so. That'd be really cool. Imagine that.
We could have
giving the absolute breakaway kids the most dominant team that the EFL has seen in a couple of years at least. So, I mean, probably as dominant as what they're probably as dominant now as what Birmingham were in League One last season.
Last year, yeah.
So they've gone all this way now, 12, 13 games in, unbeaten. Are we going to be their Achilles heel?
So we could have a week of...
Or are they still sour about the FA Cup win?
And again, that was Parky taking a lessened team, a weakened team to a cup match and doing, no one picked that side and doing the miraculous and beating a higher team. So I can see us beating lower league Cardiff and making the quarterfinals of the Carabao, drawing with Cardiff, and then we're looking for Port and not coming out with any new, drawing with Coventry, and then not coming out with any new injuries. That's what I'm hoping for, my big 3 for the next 5 days, please.
Yeah.
No injuries.
Well, there we go. We'll come back and we'll go to a quick break, and then we'll wrap things up, and we'll review a little bit of news, talk about some possible changes to the teams and all that sort of stuff, and then we'll wrap things up before the week. So we'll see you after this. Bye. Oh, yeah, nah. This is the Wrexham Roundup with Simon and Cryptic. She'll be right, mate. Thunderbirds. I haven't seen Thunderbirds in God knows how long. Hey, welcome back. We're just talking about Thunderbirds. Anyway, mate. Yeah. Miss Moneypenny. Is that Miss Moneypenny and all that? I used to have that green flying ship that they had. I used to love that. And the middle would drop down, and then you would have the little thing that came out of that. Oh, mate, I loved Thunderbirds as a kid. But here we are, guys. So we're towards the end of the program. We've obviously discussed some worries. What have we got to talk about? Oh, new cop. It's being erected.
Yeah.
It's going up. They're making the ground nice and hard at the moment.
You got to bed right if you're going to get your erection up and
yeah. So that's looking really good, and hopefully that we should see the. It's got obviously not going to be ready for the start of the next season, but it'll be a little bit of the way through, and then once it's ready, your boy Rousey will be going to Wrexham. At the moment, the way it stands, you as an international fan, you're not guaranteed a ticket.
No.
And I'm going to be going over there. Guarantee. Yeah, with no guarantee. I'm not going to go all the way from Australia in hope of seeing the team I love and not being guaranteed a ticket.
When you say all the way, you got 3 hours less because you live on the West Coast, mate. like all the way from Australia is like coming from Hobart. You got 4 hours less. That's like not really all the way, is it? You don't go all the way.
Motherfucker, what country are you in?
You're like down on my map of Tasmania. You want to go all the way?
Are we like West Australia, not part of Australia?
No, we want to saw you off down that line. You bastards want us to secede. We all voted yes. You know, let them go. Let the fuckers go. We don't want
them. Oh no! You're okay. All right. Well, still,
apart from that,
it's a long bloody way to fly. Okay, it's so when we're looking at that and not having much guarantee of getting a ticket, it doesn't seem like the right time for me to go over. So been losing a bit of weight to try and also meaning that I can get over there. So quick update on my weight loss journey. As of now, I have lost a total of 7.3 kilograms. I'm 158.2.
Hey, can you insert drum roll sound? Do we have drum roll sound next week?
I might do. I think I've actually got it as a media asset. I've got background music.
Kids.
Oh, here we go. Hang on, wait.
Here we go.
Woo!
Oh, that was a 7.8. Yeah.
7.3 kilo. I'll tell you what. Good. And all I've really been doing right now is just controlling portion sizes and trying to be a little bit more active, just walk around a little bit more. And it's paying off. I cannot wait to get down to my goal, which will be about 110 kilos. And then I'll be good to go. So
next week, do you want to be out in the backyard? Can we record out in the backyard next week? Then we'll just be doing laps of the backyard as we're doing the pod.
Nah.
Yeah, good. Yeah, okay.
No. But no. So obviously, you know, that's going to be the updated news for when I'm going to go over. Originally, I was going to go over. I would have been leaving in probably about 7 days' time, but obviously that wasn't to be. And I've made a better decision here to now delay it until I'm perfectly good to travel and obviously going to be able to get a ticket at the game. Yeah, so that's that. What else do we got to talk about? Oh, it was apparently Rob McElhenney's did a ASMR video for Ryan Reynolds' birthday. Did you watch that? Yeah. I haven't watched all of it yet, and the reason being is because I am going to be high as a kite. Going to be make sure I've had a couple of good billies and some of the old THC vapor idea. I'm going to make sure I've had some of that, and then I'm going to watch it. So I'll let you know next week how I reacted to that. Yes, my stoner review. Whether I actually was able to fall asleep to the soothing sounds of Rob Mac. So we'll go with that. But yeah, so that was a good video. Did you end up watching it?
I have it. You'll enjoy it. Yeah.
I'll enjoy it. I might watch it tonight.
Where's the park? I want to know where's the park. Anyway, I know where it is, but where is it? There's not much of a park there. The Rodney Reynolds Memorial Park in Wrexham.
Oh, yeah.
The first one.
You haven't heard much about that. Last I saw of it was just a grass lot now, like with a fence around
controversial. It's my controversial take.
Call out to our Rowdy Army, especially those that are based in Wrexham. Can you get us a photo of the Rodney Reynolds Park and just post it in Discord?
What it currently looks like.
What it currently looks like, and is there anything happening with it? I need to find out.
There certainly wasn't last time I was there, so that's I should post my photo and see if there's any difference between October last year and October now.
Speaking of Rowdy Army, you do have to give them a quick shout out. Oh, that was a good segue.
A great segue.
I love a good segue when that one.
That's what it's all about. Just learning
King
from
of
the
best segues.
Oh.
But so we got our executive producers. Okay, guys, we got a Patreon program. Links are in the description down below. Gets you all sorts of perks. All the information's there. We are working on some new perks. Some things are going to be shifted about whilst I'm still trying to get everything set up for the new website and the new merch store, which is coming. It's just taking some time because it's really expensive to do, but I'm committed to doing it and committed to getting some good value out. But for now, we've got a Discord there. We've got giveaways, we've got shout outs, all that sort of stuff that goes on. We give a shout out every single week. And our executive producers at the moment, who are massive help there, the top tier, Mad Al, not PC, Bryant, Welsh Techie, Sarah and Anthony. You guys have been supporting us for so long now, and I can't tell you how much we really appreciate it, how much it helps, because all of it goes towards paying for us to use programs like this to get it out to you. So as well as our normies as well, which I call our normies based here, but they're still just as important. We love having them around in the Discord. They love to cause a good bit of havoc every so often. Drew, Vicente, Ryan, Ned, Deandra, Anthony, John, Jake, the Wrexham Texan, Will, Aaron, and Josh from the local pundit, who's been a little bit on the quiet side. I might have to reach out to him and say, hey, what's going on? See how he is. But that's what you get. You get to talk to us 24/7, except when we're sleeping. or practicing the art of self-love.
which you may not want to. No, we won't be doing that.
So, guys, links are in the description for that one. Please, by all means, join up. If you don't want to join up, give us a subscribe. That would be really good. Subscribe, like, share, all that sort of stuff. That really helps us with the algorithm. So be sure to do that. If you're not subscribed yet, what are you doing? So, Simon, I think that's us done for the week, mate.
Been a good one.
It's been a good episode, man. Good episode. I'm going to have to miss you all over again, but we'll be back next week. And hopefully we won't be crying after getting an absolute tonkin from Coventry. And hopefully I don't have to wear my Coventry jersey on stream.
I'm a lot more hopeful than I was before the Middlesbrough match, I must say.
Yeah, I think that's a good takeaway from that. I mean, the way we really did come up against Middlesbrough. But the big problem is the goals scored. That's the only way I see that, just because they've scored so many goals. So many goals. It's ridiculous. They actually just broke the record for it's like a 60-year record for the most goals scored before round 15. Ridiculous.
Well, maybe they won't need any more then. They can have a week off.
Yeah, give them a week off from scoring goals. Come to the Kairos and get tonked by us. That's it. Rousey says it's going to be a 4-0 victory to Wrexham.
Rousey's gone crazy.
Oh, dear.
And if it's not 4-0, Parky out. Okay, you heard it here first. Right.
Well, guys, thank you for joining us. We will see you guys on the next Wrexham Roundup. Say hi to your mum for me. Say hi to your nan for me.
Steal my line, you bum. Huh? See you next week.
Did I steal your line? Hang on. Were you meant to say
you were going to let me say? I thought I was saying that bit, but you want the mums and the nans. That's all right. You Perth
No.
people.
No. Come on, let's do this again, guys. All right. Say hi to your mum for me.
Hang on. We're not starting from the whole beginning. We'll just start that little phrase again. We're not going to start from the entire show.
Say hi to your mum for me. Come on.
And your nan for me.
Woo! All right, guys. We'll see you on the next Wrexham Roundup. Bye.